In Ecclesiastes 4, it says, "Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor." That's chapter 4, beginning with verse 9. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. And what is that reward for their labor? Three things. First, they help each other. For if they fall, one will lift up his companion. But woe to him who is alone when he falls, for he has no one to help him up. And I need a brother, a sister, or a small little group who have agreed together to hold ourselves mutually accountable for certain basics in our lives. Early last year, I was traveling in Minneapolis, Minnesota, 900 miles from where I live. A group vice president of a large company with whom I was having lunch said, "Lorne, would you hold me accountable for my spiritual disciplines?" So we talked about what should they be and how would we do that. So I remember Dawson's rather rigorous daily goals of an hour a day with the Lord, a verse a day, and a life a day. We softened that a bit to 15 minutes a day, a verse a week, and a life a week. And then decided we would meet by phone every Saturday afternoon on his phone bill. So every Saturday he calls me, 4:30. We drill each other on our dozen or 15 or 20 of our past verses. And I'll tell you, I give them an extra lick or two on Friday and Saturday morning. We share what we've gotten out of our quiet times. And then he said, "Now, Lorne, you're going on your trip. What are your goals on your trip?" Well, next week, a week from today, I talked to him, and I'm going to be a little afraid to talk to him. I'm to have my verses in Matthew sharp. And worse, I'm to have lost 2 pounds a week. So I was saying, well, for New Year's, I've got a weight problem. Well, he said, "Lorne, what's your goal for this month? What weight should you be when you return?" I mean, he pinned me down. I'm going to have to fast for a week. But there's nothing like accountability to a like-minded brother to help, to be the kind of people that we want to be. We help each other. Then he says, again, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. How can one be warm alone? As a young Christian, I recall hearing the illustration how we needed fellowship, New Testament fellowship with other Christians, and that we were like a coal on a fire, which, if removed and set off by itself, would cool and finally die and go out. I never forget my strong inner reaction. Not me. I can make it on my own. I grew up on a farm in Iowa of an independent family, German background. We could do it. I have since learned I need my brothers and my sisters to help me, to keep my spiritual life warm. Each of us needs to be part of some little accountability. Maybe just 2, maybe 3. But if not, I don't mean people who sit around and talk and drink tea and talk about what they'd like to do. I mean people who share together what they are doing. That's what it takes if we want to go somewhere for God. To find a like-hearted, like-minded person or persons. We need help.